Hey YouTube, Truck Diva on the scene. I just wanted to do my review on prom and how I feel, whether it was good or whether it was bad. I did one video but I took it down because I'm new to YouTubing, so I'm not used to being on the camera like that. And by the way, this is Miley. This is my best friend. Gotta have some kind of friend on the road when you trucking, especially as a female. Whether you female, male, everybody needs a companion, but not that type of companion, you know what I'm saying? But, I feel like prom is pretty cool. I came in on a Greyhound. I paid like $100 fee, and I think it was a couple other fees, and I paid that. Then they paid my ticket to come in and come to prom. The first day, you could get to the Greyhound station, and then you call the shuttle number that they give you, and the shuttle people come and pick you up. And the shuttle is pretty quick and fast. So once they come pick you up, you go into the hotel, the campus. The prom campus is a hotel, and they assign you a room after orientation in a classroom. So they get everybody in the classroom, and they introduce you to the program. Then they make everybody go up to the front and get like a little box, sandwich lunch with chips and the sandwich and the soda or drink. So you get your room. You can either pick your roommate or they'll just give you one. You're going to have a roommate most likely. Sometimes you won't. But after that, you're a week in there studying for your permit test. But I suggest that you already take your permit, because if you come in with your permit, that's less of a headache. You don't have to, study hard, be like, oh man, I hope I pass. If I don't pass, they're going to send me home. So it used to be before where you couldn't take your test, because they say they only took Missouri permits. But now when I came in, which was probably about 4 months ago, they taking out of state permits. So to be prepared, come in with your permit, because that does save headache and time. So while everybody's studying for their permit, you just be chilling in your room, getting ready to practice for your PSD phase, which is most likely the second week. The second week is when, if you got accepted into the night class, which I did. They have certain criteria where they accept you into the night class, meaning you don't have to go over the road and do 10,000 miles with an instructor. You stay in your hotel, and they have like a pad, at prom that you just make sure you get to every night, to practice your maneuvers and everything else. So, but if you are with a PSD instructor, which is over the road, you on the truck, day in and day out, and for 10,000 miles, and this instructor is supposed to teach you maneuvers, how to drive, things of that nature, so you can pass the CDL driving test. And I mean, it's cool and everything, but them instructors can be a little bit much. But overall, in the PSD phase, you get $200 that's advanced, but you have to end up paying it back once you get into your TNT phase. So now, after about, I say 2 to 3 weeks, if in 2 to 3 weeks you can't seem to get it, or you just not passing the test, you got to go home. They will send you packing, and most likely you're going to have to pay your way home, whether you can't pass your permit test, whether you can't just pass the driving test. Either way, if I was y'all, bring some kind of money or something, or once you get in the PSD phase, you probably could use the money they advance you to get home if you feel like they're about to send you home. Okay, all in a nutshell though, if you get past your PSD phase, you're going to be... Oh, that was a call, guys. But once you get